Oh, Brian, Spontaneous Creations here. What I got in front of you is a 12 by 12 canvas on my spinner with a new toy. So what I got here is a 14 petal star petal pour toy. I don't know if you can see it. Now it's got a rounded top to pour the paint on. It's got some things to pick it up with after you're done. Should be easier to pick up than most of my toys and other ones I've seen. It is hollow. It's got a hollow bottom and it's got these holes in it. So the idea is pour the paint on there, it spreads down the sides, goes in the holes and out the petals. Pull it up. You got kind of maybe a dirty pour looking thing in there maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't tried it. We're going to try it though. And for my colors I have Phthalo Blue, Creative Inspirations. Orange Marmalade, that's Pirage Posse paint. Purple Raspberry, Pirage Posse paint. Crimson, which is a Creative Inspirations. Middle Green, which is a Creative Inspirations. And I believe this is Titanium White. I mixed it up, I didn't label it, but I think it's Creative Inspirations Titanium White. And we're going to start with that. I'm going to put a bunch of that. I don't like these bottles for that, so I'm just going to take the top off, pour some of that on there. And I'm going to spin that around a bit because I'm not going to cover the whole thing. Just going to go with the puddle. Maybe spin a little bit better. I better move my phone. Centered up some. And spin it again. Alright. The center best I can. Looks good to me. Now let's see, what color do I start with? I'm going to put the Phthalo Blue on there first. Can you see what's happening here? Where is my hand right now? No, it's going to work. Big healthy gob of blue on there. Must not have quite got it in the center. Let's put a little bit more over there. This paint's been mixed up for a little while, so there's some boogers. It just happens. Now, let's see. Not sure how the holes, I might end up with a totally blue center now. But we'll see. Try to get this in the center so it flows down all the sides the same. So obviously not. This paint might be a little bit thick too from being mixed and sitting for so long. Definitely ran into another booger, didn't I? Oh. Not sure who that was, but I'm painting. I'm painting. I'm not answering telephones. I'm going to give it time. How much time? I don't know. That's enough. Let's go with some middle green on there. Oh, I never cut the tops of this. Sometimes these little bottles, you gotta cut the tip. You need a certain pair of scissors to do it. The hole's just not quite big enough. I'm not going to do it. I have a feeling I'm going to end up with a totally blue center with those holes. But maybe if I wait long enough, it'll pull some of that back in there. Yeah, this paint is thick. I should have put this on before that. And then the purple raspberry Barrage Posse paint. So do yourself a favor, if you buy bottles to mix in, don't buy them with these on it. They're just a pain in the butt. Get them with caps. Caps on the top. Well, look at that. 14 petals. So I make them. I make these toys with the more amounts of petals on it, so you don't have to pick it up and turn it. Now, some people like that look of petal inside of in between petals, and it does look nice. Well, something got in my painting. Something got in there without me seeing it. Probably off of these scissors. I got it. Got it out. No damage done. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, you don't have to pick it up and turn it to make that petal inside. Unless you like it. Let's see. Should I do a white? Some white on there? Yeah. See, this cap has not had its tip cut off either. Happens if I just force this blue down on there, how much that white. It'll even out. It'll even out. And the marmalade. Marmalade is pretty thin out there, huh? And I'm going to throw the the crimson in here. I'll throw the crimson in before the green this time, just because I didn't really like the crimson and the purple right next to each other. It's getting pretty thick. Should I wait more? Should I kind of turn it maybe? I'll turn it. Now there's a lot of paint on here. And then the Barrage Posse. Or purple raspberry. Barrage Posse purple raspberry. It's hard to say. Okay, so I have plenty of paint on this, but I need some white out there. I have this other white here. It's just an off-white. All this is waste. Well, not really waste, because if I end up with a nice painting, none of it's waste. Let's see about spinning it. Everything sufficiently out the way? I believe so. And I got my spinner thing. On my last video I showed that. I can grab one in a minute and... No, watch my last video. So, I guess I got to pull that out of there before I spin it, huh? Yep, it's a blue center. But it's got some cells going on in there. That center. Let's see about this. Now those cells got a lot smaller, but if this works out, they're going to get a lot bigger. Alright. How do you like me now? Look at that center. Yeah, it's blue, but it looks like it's starting to form another blue ring there. Another layer of blue petals. Can you see this corner? This corner kind of has some of these cells on it, like would be in there. So if the plant just keeps growing and pushes out. Okay, that's enough babble. I like it. I didn't do the splitting of anything, but it kind of did it by itself because of those holes in there. kind of held some paint and drug that paint along in the next layer, if you know what I'm saying. I need my torch. It's a flower, 14 petal flower, petal pour toy. Make sure you wash it directly after use, or it's going to end up looking funky. It'll work. I can let it dry just like that. Can you even see that? I can let it dry just like that and use it again. But I'll wash it. Cold water only when washing these type of toys. Most of these toys are made with a plastic called PLA. It's very heat sensitive. Wash it with hot water, it's going to deform. Okay, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified for new ones as I post them. Thanks all for watching. Have a good night.